Hey, what's going on? Lavish Pips here, back with another video. If you're new, welcome, and if you're already a current subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to teach you today basically, something that's very important, you guys. I'm going to continue teaching you guys how to become the best financial versions of yourself and teach yourself, your family, your team members how to do that as well. I am a mentor and I do mentor individuals, so if you're interested in joining my team, definitely click the link below. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. So today I have my little whiteboard. Again, you guys can't see this, but I'll definitely try to show you throughout the video or whatever. But we're going to be going over session overlaps, right? So a lot of people are like, what's the best time to trade? I work, I do this and that, I do a bunch of other things. What is the best time to trade? Is it available for me to make money? Like, what's the best thing for me, right? So I'm going to teach you guys basically the 4 main sessions in the foreign exchange market, and then you can use that information to determine whether or not which time works best for you based off your schedule, right? So the first session, before we get into sessions, just a quick note about the foreign exchange market. It is open 24 hours, right? So it would be 7 days a week, but it's 6 days a week. So Sunday it opens at 5 and Friday it closes at 5. So the only really day that you don't have to trade is on weekends, unless you invest in a cryptocurrency like Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin, and stuff like that. Unless you're investing in those types of cryptocurrencies that are available all weekend, the foreign exchange market, regular currency pairs that fluctuate based off price are only available Sunday through Friday. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. You do have 24 hours a day to definitely tap in and make money. Also, this is something that's definitely part-time for you. Based off your favorite currency pairs, different currency pairs move faster than others. You have to pick the pair that you like. Some move slower, some move faster. And basically when you determine that, that'll definitely determine the time of the session that you need to trade in, right? Because certain pairs go in certain time frames. So I'm going to go over those sessions right now. Let's just go over the New York session. Okay, so that's your basic 8 to 5, right? 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? That's your basic New York session, right? That's when you're going to be trading like USD pairs, Canadian pairs, oil, silver, copper, gold. You're going to be trading your stocks during this time as well, because that's when they're going to be open and moving as well. So these are definitely certain things that you can trade during this time for your New York session. Once again, it's open between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., right? Now this session does overlap with another session, but we'll get into that later on. So the second session is your Tokyo and your Asian session. This is basically like your Japanese yen pairs, your euro pairs, and your Great British pound pairs, and sometimes your Swiss francs. You can definitely trade that during this time, the Tokyo and Asian session, which is going to be from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m., right? So that's your 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. session. You can also trade your AUD pairs, your Australian dollar pairs, your New Zealand pair. That's something that you can definitely incorporate during this time, because that's when the banks over there are definitely open. That's also going to be incorporated in your Australian session as well. All those correlate in one. And then you have your London session, which is the 4th one. So basically the New York, like I said earlier, there's a session that overlaps, and this is the session that overlaps with the New York session. So you have your New York session, it overlaps with your London session. So London session is going to be from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m., right? This is going to be your euro pairs and your Great British pound pairs as well. It's going to be the most versatile that you can trade, simply because if you're awake in the daytime and then after you get off work, you want to trade certain pairs, it overlaps. So it overlaps, and you can definitely trade it. Like, say you're up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and then you want to trade all the way up to 11 a.m. Just know when New York session opens back up at 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m. kinda, then basically you're going to be able to trade those Euro GBP pairs and also USD, oil, gold, and all those other pairs as well during the same time, and that's when it's most versatile to trade. So that's something that's very important to know. Whenever you're trading, you need to know your currency pairs when the banks are open. That way you know how to trade them, and when they're open, that way you trade them. That way you're not getting into a pair that's basically sleep, because the banks are asleep and the country is asleep. So yeah, that's very important to know the sessions when you're trading, and based on your schedule you can determine which pair that you like. Personally, I like New York session and London session. Definitely pick what will work for you. Also, why we trade during sessions is because it is a volatility, right? So volatility means there's a lot of movement in the market, and that means there's a lot of basically money to be made. So once there's volatility, you could definitely get in and out of these trades. Also, be mindful of the spreads. That'll be in another video that I'll do. But yeah, volatility is great as long as you have your account size good, and then you know what you should be putting on the trade in order for you to gain profit and see profit. Just know what you're doing, and you could go through all of my other videos and it'll teach you basically what you need to know. Definitely the basics when you're first starting out. Also, basically you want to trade in sessions because consolidation. So like I said, some countries are asleep when others are open, and vice versa. See, right now in the US, like Europe, they're probably asleep right now. So that's why during consolidation, that's what you'll see a lot of, which is a lot of sideways movement in the market. That means it's not the market being controlled, it's something else, and that's why you're not seeing any movement, i.e. why you should stay away from those trades. And also, it's very important for you to trade in sessions because you can just secure your bag and go on. Getting back to your target zones. Once it hits your target zone, you could be done for the day and go work on your hobby, go be with your kids, go finish working on your other multiple businesses and do what you have to do. Go work on your investments, go mentor your teams, go work with people, go spend time with your family, your husband, go out to eat, go have a drink, do whatever you got to do. You know, it's very important to trade in sessions. That way your day is planned out and you can just do what you have to do. So it's very versatile. It's very up to you. Whatever you have time for and whatever your schedule allows you to do, it can work out for you. So don't feel like this is something that you don't have time for, because I know people that do multiple sorts of things and they incorporate this into their schedule. So it's room for everybody. Don't feel like just because your life has a lot going on that you can't fit this in, because you definitely can. Then it might be able to take away some of the things that you might be not wanting to do as much. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, when you're trading, there's 3 important steps that you want to, keep in mind, and that is to not trade news. So basically, when something is on the news, basically for that country, you kind of want to beware of news coming out. There is a website that you can check the news in general. If you watch the news, a lot of people watch the news, but they don't watch the news for the right reasons. So when you watch the news, pay attention to different things that's going on. Those different things affect currency pairs, which means different things happening in different countries. So you want to stay away from that, because market fluctuation is not stable and you could lose a lot of money in a little bit of time. So definitely don't stay away from news. And also on Sundays, you could trade Sunday through Monday. You could trade if you want to, but just know, like I said, market hours are Sunday through Friday, and when the market is opening back up Sunday at 5, it is kind of slow, it is kind of sleepy sometimes, and so the market is still kind of waking back up to get back to where it's going to be on Monday morning. So you can choose to trade on those days or not. That's totally up to you. And then Friday, when the market is closing, there is less liquidity, meaning it's not volatile, and it could take forever for it to hit your TP, plus or minus a guess on that. So yeah, definitely just be mindful of those things. Session overlaps, like I said, with the New York and the London, it definitely will create success for you and your team. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting another video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you stay notified when I post, you guys. I don't want you guys to miss out on any of these videos, because I'm dropping sauce, and yeah, I need y'all to show some love on this sauce that I'm giving out, because this is basically free game. And if you want to be a part of my investment team, definitely click the link below. We will schedule a consultation. I'll hop on the phone with you and we'll discuss things further. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and share this with all your friends, family, and team members. And like I said, Lavish Pips is out, and we will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.